I'm going to say the testimony. I'm representing everyone. You see the look of those faces that they were supposed to be standing here. But one of them said she's going to go home if we put her name. So I'm raising myself. When Auntie Janet asked, well, she told us about the vision that she had, I said, yeah, go for it. But I wasn't planning to come here. I was happy in Stephen's church. So I said, like, yeah, go for it. And then she said, oh, we're going to start it. And when she was emphasizing we are going to start it, she's emphasizing that it's us working together. I said, oh, okay. So, napahamak na ako. In Tagalog, I like, okay, I put myself in a situation. And I said to Trevor, Janet is going to start a new group. And he said, yeah, that's very good. He said he read somewhere in the book of the Spring Prophecy that when the church reach a group like 100, we should split because then some will not be active or utilizing the talents anymore. So he was for it. So it's like, okay, let's go. And I said to Janet, okay, it was one Sabbath in Hitchin, one Sabbath in Stevenage. But as my sisters and my brothers in Stevenage, it became the Stevenage is like a visiting church. But we never regretted it. Somebody have mentioned we are a small group. So you see this small group of families gathering together every Sabbath. And the testament, I know that this is a testimony for everyone. And some of you have visited, you said, yes, we enjoyed the fellowship, but enjoy the time, the family. When we worship, it's not like a big gathering like this where we stand in front and it's very formal. It's very family worship time. And sometimes we don't have assigned participants and we just look at each other and it's like, go to the singing, lead the singing. And then, oh, who's going to collect the offering? You collect the offering. Who's going to do the scripture reading? You read the scripture reading. So it's just like that. And then after we have lunch, the best part is lunch. Everyone brings lunch. And the other part that we also love is the Bible study, the intimate Bible study that we have in the afternoon. And today is very unusual for us because when we have preachers doing the sermon, we're not quiet. It's like Bible study. We would ask questions, we would make comments. So it's very intimate, and so that's the experience of everyone. And I hope that inspires some of you to come and join us if you like that way of worship. And everybody. I know I'm not going to mention the name because she's not going to be happy with me if I mention her name. But she said, I like it here because when I go to church, I don't listen to sermon because I'm at the back and I'm chatting. And she said, here, I'm forced to listen to the sermon because the preacher would ask you to read the scripture that they're using. So she said, I have to listen. And some of us, we're not good at speaking in front, but we learned, like Ate Janet said, she became brave because we learned through the group that, we could speak, we could share our thoughts. During Sunday school lesson, it's just a few of us, and if it's just the facilitator be talking, then he's just talking to the wall or talking to himself. So we have to interact, we ask questions, we share our thoughts, and no judgment. You could say anything, even if it's not theologically right, but we don't judge, and we share our thoughts and we encourage one another. So that's testimony that we have here. And when we started coming, we just live in Stevenage, but never really come to Hitchin, like touring around. But when we started worshiping here, we drove around and I realized that Hitchin is a big town. And imagine we have no presence here. And I just want to acknowledge my sister. I just asked her name again. Now I couldn't remember it. Dora. Sister Dora, they came here like a month ago. They were looking for a church, and she said they came here, but because we were just so small, we don't open the door. They came and they said, oh, there was no worship there. So they went back. The next Sabbath, they went to Stephen's church, and they were told, no, they're worshiping there. The next Sabbath, they came in the afternoon, and I can see someone was inside there looking. She was looking, so like, I wonder who that is. And I went outside and I saw she was like, is this a church? I said, yeah, we are meeting here. And that since then she's been coming. She came with her daughter and her grandson. And it's a blessing because they are in Hitchin, but they didn't know, and then now they know they're coming. So yeah, so there's a lot of people that needs to hear the gospel, and our mission, our theme, goal inspired for mission, is very fitting. And so it didn't really feel. It was daunting when we started, isn't it, Aunt Janet? You feel like, oh, are we gonna really be successful in what we're doing, or maybe we're just gonna do it for a few weeks and then it will dissolve. But we were encouraged. Brother Herman was very encouraged. Like, you know what? I'm very encouraged with this because we're small, but we're still strong. So I hope that encourages some of you who are from Stevenage. No, okay, I'm not attacking you. To support Hitchin work, and yeah, I'm gonna stop there, but I'm gonna promote something, because we're working together with Stephen's Church. Is our neighboring church, is our mother church. Next week, they're gonna have a special guest from America. Her name is Tiesha Holt, and she came out of LGBTQ movement, and she's encouraging churches and young people, pastors, and all members to understand the life that, like, these people. And sometimes, if because we don't understand what they're going through, we don't know how to deal with them when they come to church. How would you deal if someone come to church dressed in a woman's dress, but you know they're a male? So how would you deal, or the other way around? So she'll come next week to Stephen's church in the afternoon. It starts at 3 o'clock. And if you can come and learn from her how to deal with this group of people that Jesus died to save, that would be very, 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 very helpful. Oh, her baby. She's our baby. 2 babies now. Another is Sister Claudia. She's still around. Stephen's Day on June 9. Stephen's Day on June 9. I'm emphasizing Stephen's Day because we need workers for Stephen's Day. Please, those of you, don't think that it's just for the health workers. We're going to have Health Expo in Stephen's Day. So the Stephen's Church will have a big marquee there with a new start thing. And so we need helpers, whether you are in the healthcare or you just want to help. There's always work for everyone. And Stephen's Church owned the what you call it, Claudia? The equipment to do health expo. So she said to me today, we can do Hitchin Day health expo as well. So please come and support. This is the work of God. And let's work together so that Jesus can come soon.